almost done. We'll let you know as soon as possible as everyone's on board. It shouldn't take much longer.
Hi guys, a very nice morning to all of you out there from the Philippines. This is your virtual captain here in the Philippines, Captain John. And right now we will be streaming a short domestic flight here in the Philippines going to Laguindingan, Malaybalay Airport from Iloilo International Airport here in the Visayas region going to Mindanao. This is the Airbus A321 of Airway Philippines Alliance, our virtual airline here in the Philippines. And we are now currently loading our passengers. We will be expecting some 170 passengers on board and point to tons of cargo. And we will be expecting some 37 minutes of airtime with to cruise at an altitude of 25,000 feet with a distance of 179 nautical miles. Alright, so we are currently parked here at Terminal Bay 5 at the Iloilo Airport. And this is our APA livery, guys. Alright, so without further, let's go inside our aircraft. Alright guys, the date right now is 29th of December 2021 and 3 days to go. We will be welcoming year 2022. So let's hope that year 2022 will be a more fruitful year compared to 2019 and 2020 and 2021. Okay, so without further ado, let's go check what we have done on our aircraft. So for our TOLIS interactive control system, guys, so we are now expecting 170 passengers for this flight and 0.2 tons of cargo, or that would be 200 kilograms of cargo, and our block fuel will be 8 tons or 8,000 kilograms. That will be enough for our flight going to Laguindingan, then to our alternative airport, which is Davao International Airport in southern Mindanao, and additional 30 minutes worth of airtime for our fuel. So according to our self-loading cargo, we still have 75 passengers remaining to board our aircraft. So yeah, so 91 passengers are now seated. So as you can see on our TISSC, 170 passengers, forward cargo 100, rear compartment is 100, and our block fuel will be 8,000. So we'll be going back there. We'll go no our MCD or FMS. So let's see what we will do on our FMS. So we will be departing Romeo Papa Victor India, and we will be going to Romeo Papa Mike Yankee, that is for Laguindingan Airport. This is APA 002, and our cost index for this flight. Okay, so this is our paperwork for this flight. O yan. So, cost index natin is 10 or 10. Cruising altitude natin is 25,000 feet lang kasi malapit lang tayo. We are only 179 nautical miles away from Lagindingan. Block fuel natin is 8 tons. Nilagay na natin dyan. And this is for our flight routes. So we're expected to depart runway 02 by the DIPS 3 Alpha departure, then to DIPS, then to Whiskey 7 Airway, to Sican Waypoint, then to Sican 4 Alpha for runway 09 of Lagindingan. And for our payload, so ayan, 170 passengers. Hindi ko alam bakit 0.1 nilagay, pero nilagay ko kanina sa sim brief is 0.2. Payload natin 17.8 and 67 kilograms or 67 tons yung zero fuel weight natin. Alright, so balik tayo dyan mamaya. Okay, so cost index natin is 10 pala. Flight level natin expected tayo sa 25,000 feet lang. Zero fuel weight natin is 67% and ating center of gravity is 28.5 and block fuel natin is 8. Ayan. So, expected natin departure runway 02 tayo guys. By the DIPS 3 Alpha departure, yon DIPS 3 Alpha. Insert na natin yan. Okay, labas muna natin yung chart natin. Yun, diba? Yung paperworks natin. Ayan. So, clear view tayo. So, DIPS 3 Alpha. So, punta tayo DIPS 3 Alpha. DIPS pala, sorry. Then, airways natin. Lagay na natin dito Whiskey 7. Then, sunod is Sican. Yun lang. Parang straight lang tayo ang route, flight route ito, guys. Then, insert. RPMY natin, expected natin is runway 09 tayo, guys. So, wala tayong ILS runway 09. So, expect na natin RNAV approach. And Sican for Alpha yung arrival natin. So, we'll take a review there mamaya. Hindi ko alam kung may mga bahaya, pero yan. Once we reach our cruising altitude mamaya, we will set our check natin kung meron tayong mga biya tayo pagdating natin yan. Hopefully kapag maging online si Kuya Gabriel yan, malapit yun sa Lagindingan. Okay, so punta na tayo sa ating take-off or sa ating perf for take-off natin. So we will choose one. Okay, so yung runway ng Iloilo is 2.5 kilometers. So we'll be using flaps 2 na lang para mas mabilis yung take-off natin. Okay, so V1 natin is 139 and VR is 139 also, and V2 natin is 143. We'll be using flaps 2 with down 0.3% natin at THS, and our flex temperature is 59. Okay, saan ba tayo? Yan. Okay, so request na tayo Wendita, and after this, Sir Paul, lipat tayo Sir Paul. Then after this, we will be reviewing the weather here in Iloilo. So actual weather ngayon dito sa amin guys is medyo maulan yan. Meron yung flood advisory dito sa amin. So medyo malakas yung ulan expected in the next few hours. Okay, so lagay natin muna dito, expected natin 25,000. So if ever meron tayong radar here in the Philippines, yung initial climb, all other airports in the Philippines except Ninoy Aquino International Airport, initial climb will be 150. So imagine na lang natin meron tayong radar mamaya. So sa 150 tayo. Okay, so right now we'll be checking the weather in our locality. We are now experiencing some showers here in Iloilo. Temperature natin is 26 degrees Celsius. Surface winds natin 42 degrees at 20 knots. Visibility natin is still good at more than 10 kilometers. We are experiencing light precipitation natin, and pressure natin is 1015. So 1015 nakalagay na dito guys. Ayan. Okay, so let me see. Everything is set na. Pax flow na normal na natin. Others natin nakaset na. And let's have our departure briefing. Okay, so we will start with duty pa, sir. Ako kakagaling na ng duty, sir. Run. So we will be using Jeppesen charts. This is 10-9, published 6 of April 2018, Iloilo, Philippines. Airport elevation 153 feet. We are currently parked here at terminal, at Bay or stand 5. And we are expecting to depart via runway 02. So expect tayo mag-pushback facing south. And we will enter the active runway via Echo 2 and backtrack runway 02. Okay, so prepare na natin, better pushback natin.
Ground to cockpit. Please show me where you want to
There
go.
you go. Continue natin yung real departure briefing natin. And for our SID, this is 10-3 Alpha 1, published 30th of November 2019. 18 pala. Effective BTB is 6th of December. Minimum sector altitude around the Iloilo Aerodrome of VOR is on the northwest. Okay, completed na yung boarding process natin. Is 8,300 feet. And we will be departing Dips 3 Alpha. So Dips 3 Alpha is runway 02, straight out climb to 1,000 feet, then right climbing, turn direct or heading 179. Simple as that. So kung titingnan natin at 1,179 to intercept siguro itong 139 radial outbound radial natin sa Iloilo, Dips 3 Alpha going to waypoint Pasda at or above 5,000 feet. Meron tayong altitude restriction. And at waypoint Sabel,
Okay.
at or above 11,000. Alright, okay, that concludes our departure briefing. Okay, so to check na natin, all passengers are now boarded. Let's now close our doors. Alright guys, just a short recap for our flight. This is Alpha Papa Alpha 002 Airbus A321 Neo XLR or extra long range. Wala lang, niis ko lang magamit ng extra long range. And we will departing Romeo Papa Victor India, that is Iloilo International Airport, and we will be heading to Laguindingan Airport in Malaybalay, Bukidnon. We will be expecting to cruise at a distance of 179 nautical miles at an altitude of 25,000 feet and a speed of 441 knots.
Morning, ladies and gentlemen. We'd like to welcome you aboard the flight on behalf of myself and First Officer. We're not expecting any major delays today, and we're hoping to get up in the air in about 15 minutes. The carriers informed me they've loaded the last bit of luggage, so if you get yourself seated and secured in the meantime, we can make a departure as soon as possible. Thank you. Cabin crew, please open doors.
Okay, so i-arm nilang doors natin. Let's now have our before start checklist. Cockpit preps completed, gear pins and covers removed, signs on auto, check. Adders on nav, check. Fuel quantity natin is 8 tons, checked. Takeoff data, set initial climb 150. QNH natin is 1015. Check. Down to the line, windows and doors are closed. Double check natin, doors, checked. Beacon is now on, thrust levers on, idle, checked, and parking brakes as required. Before start checklist is complete. Okay, so right now, hinintay na lang natin maging available yung APU bleed natin. Then we will remove our external power and will now then commence our pushback. Yun. APU is now available. APU bleed on. Let's remove our external power and ground surfaces now be removed. And we're ready to go. Double checking on VATSIM map. Okay, may Philippine 413. Saan siya pupunta sa Philippine 413? Okay, wala siyang flight plan sa nakalagay sa VATSPI. But anyways, okay, checking na natin radio natin. Turn on na natin. 122.8. Monitoring na tayo. And so, ayusin ko muna yung audio natin sa VATSPI, sa X-Pilot. Ayan, masyadong malakas yan siguro. There you go. And we're ready to go. Iloilo Traffic Advisory, Alpha Papa Alpha 002. Airway 002 will now commence pushback and start for runway 02. Alright. Okay, no objection. No amber crosses, speed pressure up. Engine mode selector to ignite and parking brakes release. Pressure 0. Off blocks time set.
Starting pushback, and you may start engine.
Sir Gio, salamat sir. Salamat sir. So guys, kapag in case curious kayo bakit may weather window tayo dyan sa right lowermost screen ng stream natin, that is the actual weather here in our locality, here in Iloilo. And we will be traversing that those rain clouds nga nag-affect ngayon dito sa Central Philippines, specifically Western Visayas and Central Visayas to Eastern Visayas and part of Northern Mindanao. So nilagay ko yan, so that's the reason we will be expecting some possible weather disturbance mamaya or turbulence sa flight natin. Alright, ano, our process split pressure is up, starting engine number 1. We are not expecting some delay, so 2-engine taxi tayo, guys. Okay, let's now listen for our safety demo care of Philippine Airlines. Ginamit to ng Philippine Airlines, guys. Saan na pala Cebu Pacific? Alright, engine number 1 is stable, starting engine number 2.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
Parking brake set, pressure's up.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by. Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal will be on the left. We'll see you next time. Have a safe flight.
Thank you. Alright, engine number 2 is now stable after start checklist and the S record ecam status check. Pitch trim natin. Down 0.3%. Oops, sobra. Yan, 0.3%. Rudder trim reset to 0. And hand signals and pins are now received on my left. Okay, after start checklist is complete. Turning off our APU bleed and our APU. The Rin Andy will be on my side.
Go ahead, take your seats and take off, please.
Let's now turn on our weather systems. Lock cabin door. Flaps 2. Wrong spoilers arm. Let's maintain our ignite, our engine mode selector to ignite. Since umuulan tayo. Tikas natin. Imagine na lang natin for yung ano ba tawag? For 101 siguro tayo. Kunyari lang. Yan. Okay, review natin ulit yung taxi out route natin. We'll be taxiing via Echo 2, then enter the active and backtrack runway 02 for our departure. Yan. Okay, check natin. Alright, cabin is now ready for our departure. Alright, so Iloilo Traffic Advisory Airway 002 will now enter the active via Echo 2 and backtrack runway 02 in aircraft on base and final, please advise. Okay, auto brakes on max, cabin check natin. And the takeoff configuration test checked, and we're ready to go. Now slice the taxi, runway turn off lights on, parking brakes release, and pressure 0. And parking brakes check, brakes check. Okay, brakes are working. And right, see you later, Iloilo. Clear on the left side, clear on the right side. Clear on the arriving side, clear on the departing sides. Landing lights on, running turn off lights off, and strobe lights on. Iloilo traffic, airway 002, backtracking, runway 02. Okay guys, before we reach the end of runway 02 and before turning 180 degrees, short recap our flight. This is Airway Philippines aircraft Airway 002 as Airbus A321 Neo XLR, and we will be departing Romeo Papa Victor India, that is Iloilo International Airport here in Western Visayas, and we will be going to Laguindingan Airport RPMY. We will be expecting some 37 minutes of airtime to cruise an altitude of 25,000 feet, and the distance to our destination is only 179 nautical miles. And we will be bringing 70 passengers to Laguindingan or to northern Mindanao, and 0.2 tons of cargo, or that will be 200 kilograms. Alright, so medyo steer the cockpit muna tayo guys. Alright. Clear on the right, clear on the left. So, yan.
Iloilo traffic, Philippine 4143 at 8,000. 15 miles via 15 miles Victor India to Alpha will report short final. Expecting our nav approach runway 20.
20 siya. Iloilo nga tanga siya. Alright. So, meron tayong arrival in Iloilo guys. So, prepare na tayo for departure. Okay, set muna tayo dito. And let's have our before takeoff checklist. Okay, flight controls natin. Imaginary check na lang natin kanina. Flight instruments check, briefing confirmed, craft test, setting configured 2, V1, VR, V2, flex temperature 139 blue, 143 magenta. Flex temperature is 59. And ATC set to imaginary 4101. And the ICA memo takeoff, no blue, down to the line, below the line, takeoff runway 02, confirm, cabin crew advised. TCAS on TARA, engine mode selector to ignite muna, medyo umulan, and packs will be off for this departure. Alright, and we're ready to go. Check natin, nasaan na siya ba? 02 ka or 20? Anyway. Okay, landing take nose lights to take off, and we're ready to go. Double checking, QNH natin is 1015. Latest weather information, still 1015. Terrain MD will be on my side, 150 initial climb. And right, and we're ready to go. Iloilo traffic advisory, airway 002, rolling runway 02. Okay, parking brakes release and pressure 0. Chrono time on. And we're ready to go. Engine power 50%. Alright, engine stable. Manflex 59 SRS auto thrust blue checked. $70 knots. 100 knots. V1, rotate. Positive climb, gear up. Alright, gears up, autopilot 1 engage. Iloilo traffic, airway 002 now airborne, passing 1,700 feet on Dipsty 3 Alpha departure, IFR Lagindingan. Thrust climb checked. Speed manage muna tayo to 220 knots hanggang lumampas tayo sa green dot natin. Okay. Flaps 1, speed check flaps 1. Yan, so we're experiencing some turbulence na ngayon for our departure. Okay, pack 1 on. Pack 2 on. Flap 0, speed check, flap 0. Right, passing green dot, resume na natin navigation speed, nose lights off, and ground spoilers disarm. Alright, after takeoff climb checklist, landing gear up, flaps retracted, and packs are on.
Iloilo traffic, Philippine 4143, final runway 20 will report, short final.
20 ka, sir? That is 02. Hindi yan 20. Sige lang, hayaan na natin. Okay, so we are now inbound waypoint Pasda. Okay, Pasda. Meron tayong altitude restriction at or above 5,000. So, nasa 7,000 feet na tayo ngayon, guys. So, continue na climb tayo to 25,000 feet as assigned sa flight natin. Okay, kalimutan ko. Wipers off. Okay, 10,000 feet, landing lights off. Maintain muna natin seatbelt signs.
Iloilo traffic, Philippine 4143, establish runway 20. Correction, runway 02.
Yun. Narek na din. Right, 11,000 feet na tayo guys. Passing transition altitude. QNH standard set. Passing flight level 112. Now, no difference down to the line after takeoff climb checklist is complete. Engine mode selector to norm na tayo. So we're expecting some cloudy skies guys going to our destination since 25,000 feet lang tayo ngayon. As I have said earlier, we will be having an airtime of only 37 minutes and we are now, let me see, 6 minutes airborne. And we are at umakyat ba ako? Yan, 11,000 going 12,000 feet and our assigned cruising altitude for this flight is 25,000 feet and we will be traveling 179 nautical miles going to Lagindingan. So far expected natin na runway is runway 09 seeking for alpha arrival. So 25,000 feet yung cruising altitude natin and cruising speed of 441 knots. But check natin mamaya yung winds natin if favorable yung kapag meron tayong tailwind favorable for our departure. For our cruising altitude pala. Okay. So meron pa tayong turbulence. Okay, wala na. So seatbelt signs off na tayo. Yun. Okay, terrain and they will be off. Let's now clear our rad nav. Wala man to clear. Progress switch natin, RPMY muna, runway 09. Check natin. We are currently 69 nautical miles away from Lagindingan na guys. Pwede na nga tayo mag-orient natin. Pwede na tayo nag-arrival, tawag dun? Arrival briefing. Okay, so what we'll do is gonna check again the weather in our destination airport, which is RPMY. Okay guys, just a short recap for our flight. This is Airway Philippines Airbus A321 Neo XLR and we had just took off at the Iloilo International Airport, that is Romeo Papa Victor, India, and we are now en route to Lagindingan Airport in Malaybalay, Bukidnon. We're just expecting some 37 minutes of airtime for cruising altitude of 25,000 feet and we are now transporting 170 passengers. Okay, parang 3/4 ng capacity ng aeroplanong ito na. So, like now, okay, check nga natin yung information natin sa Lagindingan. Particular tayong weather data. Okay. Okay, in Lagindingan, we are expecting some moderate rain upon arrival natin pero good visibility naman tayo. Ground temperature is 24 and surface winds natin is 25 degrees at 9 knots. So 25, favorable natin 09 pa rin. Okay, 25. I'm not mistaken, 25. 09 tayo. So, yeah. 250. 250 pa tayo. So, dapat 27 tayo yung arrival natin in Lagindingan. Hindi ito. Double check na natin dito sa SIM-RIP natin. Bakit kaya? So, current weather, walang metar, 250. Hindi. 0.25 pala. So, parang 02. So, 02. Parang 02. So, parang runway 09 pa rin yung favorable runway natin. Medyo crosswind lang tayo. Okay, 025 pala. Hindi siya 250. It's 025. So, runway 09 pa rin is favorable for our arrival. Okay, so malapit na tayo sa top of climb natin. We are 23,000 feet na ngayon. Okay, so continue tayo. Follow pa rin natin yung naset nating flight plan, especially yung star natin for Lagindingan. Okay, so let's now open our chart in Lagindingan. Open muna natin airport. Approach natin RNAV 09. And our arrival, which is Sikin for Alpha. Sikin for Alpha ba yun? Sikin for Alpha, yes. Sikin for Alpha. Yan. So, right now, nasa 46 nautical miles na tayo before up top of descent natin. So, go. Let's have our arrival briefing. So, this is Japanese chart 20-2, published 10th of July 2020. Published effectivity is 16th of July. Cagayan de Oro, Philippines, Lagindingan Airport. MSA is 5,800 south of the airport. We'll be using the Sikin for Alpha arrival for runway 09. So Sikin, meron ma-write up ang Sikin dito. Yeah, Sikin, from Sikin at about 10,000 to Jonas at about 3,000. So meron tayong via at Jonas mamaya. So check natin yung flight route natin. Check na natin muna before tayo we proceed with our briefing. Kung dadaan tayo ng Jonas. Yan, dadaan talaga tayo ng Jonas. Okay, wala tayong problema sa flight plan natin. Alright, so resume tayo sa briefing natin. Then at Jonas at about 3,300 feet. And for our arrival, this is Japanese chart 21-1, published 29th of November 2019. Effectivity is 5th of December, RNAV runway 09, Lagindingan. Final approach course 086 degrees. Mandatory altitude natin at Mike Yankee 09 Bravo at 1,900 feet. So pwede natin iset mamaya yun to 1,500. Pwede. Then, MDA natin, since this is an RNAV approach, MDA natin is 620. So, ilagay na lang natin yan dyan. Okay, 620. Yun. And, continue natin. Airport elevation is 191 feet. Runway elevation is 189 feet. Mataas siyang airport even though nasa tabi siya ng dagat. And in case of a misapproach, climb on course 086 to 1,000, turn left direct to Garrett, then to Jonas, and hold at 3,300 feet or as instructed by our ATC. Do not turn before the missed approach point. So, missed approach point. Do not turn. Yun pala yung MAP. Okay, missed approach point. Saan kaya dito missed approach point ang Lagindingan? Okay. So, ang holding point natin ay Jonas pa rin and at 3,300 feet. And for our airport chart, this is 20-9, published 30th of January 2015. Lagindingan, Philippines, runway 09, nasa length of 2,100 meters lang. Mas maikli pa siya sa Iloilo, so medyo mag-medium tayo ng auto brakes natin mamaya. So hopefully wala tayong problema mamaya in our landing, pero we're expecting some 6 knots of true wind coming from 025 mamaya. Medyo crosswind tayong arrival natin in Lagindingan. Okay, so and if possible we will be vacating via the western taxiway or we will be backtracking runway 09 if unable. Okay, that concludes our arrival briefing. Okay, check natin ang weather natin ngayon in Lagindingan. Still at rainy showers, moderate rain tayo expecting. Visibility natin is good at more than 10 kilometers. QNH natin is 1013. Ground temperature natin is 24 and winds natin is 025 at 6 knots. Okay, hindi siya 250 guys, pero 025. So runway 09 is favorable for our arrival. Okay, check natin navigation page natin o screen natin. We are already 20 nautical miles before our top of descent. Nasa na ba tayo ngayon? Okay, papasok na tayo ng mainland. Nasa overhead na tayo ng Cebu Province. Okay, let me see. And we are, so dapat dito ko na lang ilagay siguro ito sa progress page, RPMY 09. Yan, so we are 50 nautical miles from our top of descent, guys. So again guys, this is just a short flight here in Central Philippines. We departed Romeo Papa Victor, that is Iloilo International Airport, around 15 minutes ago. We're just expecting some 37 minutes of airtime going to Laguindingan Airport in northern Mindanao. So ang distance natin ng flight, ang route natin is only 179 nautical miles. Cruising altitude natin ngayon is maintaining 25,000 feet. True ground speed natin ngayon is 408 knots. True airspeed is 412 knots. Hindi na tayo mag-increase ng speed kasi malapit na tayo mag-top of descent. And we have 170 passengers on board. So parang 3/4 ng capacity na ng eroplanong ito. Okay, so yung fuel natin is enough for our flight going to Laguindingan, then to our alternative airport, which is Davao International Airport in southern Philippines, and an additional 30 minutes if ever meron tayong problema sa landing or may problema tayo sa weather, hindi tayo makaland on both runways or both airport. Alright, so we will be descending a few while na ngayon, guys. Okay, descend na tayo. Traffic advisory, Airway 002 Airbus 321 leaving flight level 250 on initial descent by the Sikin 4 Alpha arrival, expecting Arnab approach in Laguindingan. Okay guys, this is the Airway Philippines Airbus 321 new livery. Yung livery maker namin is Sir Gabriel Tuan. Special thank you talaga, sir. So yan, beginning na tayo ng descent natin to Laguindingan, guys. So nasa 16 to 17 minutes na tayo airborne, and around mga 15 minutes to go na lang tayo before we land at Laguindingan. Hopefully wala tayong problema sa arrival natin in Laguindingan. Sa mouse ko kaya ngayon. So yan guys, so we are now experiencing some bad weather. So far wala pa tayong unexpected turbulence. Sana ba yung aeroplano natin? Okay, so meron tayong weather disturbance pa pala. Okay, so basahan nga natin to. Okay, so medyo mapula yung van natin. Ano kayang ibig sabihin nito? Okay, medyo i-zoom in natin ngayon. Nandito nga tayo ngayon. This is our current location. Okay, kata. So, nandito tayo ngayon. Just south of Tagbilaran. So, yan. So, may weather disturbance within this area at this point of time. So, hopefully makakalan tayo in Lagindingan na walang problem. Okay, passing transition altitude na tayo ngayon guys. Approach checklist natin. Briefing is now confirmed. Become status check. Seatbelt signs on. And QNH set na tayo to 1003. Okay, mali. Wrong button. 1003. Passing set. Passing flight level 117. Now, no difference down to the line. And bar reference set to 1013. Approach checklist is complete. Okay guys, just a short review sa weather conditions ng destination airport natin. We are now heading, or we are now on our continuing descent to Lagindingan Airport. That is Romeo Papa Mike Yankee. We will be expecting some moderate rain upon arrival in Lagindingan. Visibility natin is more than 10 kilometers. QNH is 1013. Ground temperature natin is 24. And surface winds natin coming from 025 degrees at 6 knots. So runway 09 is favorable. However, RNAV approach lang yung ang pwede at VUR sa runway 09. So yan, RNAV approach tayo. Okay, we are now at 10,400 feet. Landing lights on na lang tayo in advance. Wala tayo. Okay, so ayan. Turbulence tayo, moderate turbulence. Okay, actually sa category natin dito sa active sky, this is already severe turbulence due to light rain. We auto brakes on max. Prepare natin din. ND will be on my side. Okay, review na lang natin. In case of a misapproach tayo, we'll be climbing for 086 degrees to 1,000 feet. Then turn left direct to Garrett. Then to Jonas and hold at 3,300 feet. Okay. And do not turn before the misapproach point. So mamaya kapag naka-line up na tayo sa runway, set na natin final approach course natin to 086 in case for a misapproach tayo. Inbound Jonas 14 miles. At or above 3,300 feet. Okay, that's good. Nasa 7,000 feet na tayo. Okay, goods tayo. Still goods. Okay guys, just a short recap or kung anong nangyayari nga sa aeroplano natin. We are 5 miles inbound waypoint Jonas. Our last waypoint before we turn base for runway 09. Our nav approach here in Lagindingan. And this is Airway Philippines Airbus 321 live on VATSIM as Alpha Papa Alpha 002. And we departed Iloilo International Airport around 29 minutes ago. We are just expecting some 37 minutes of airtime going to Lagindingan with a distance of 179 nautical miles. Cruising altitude natin kanina is 25,000 feet, and we are now currently on our Sikin 3 Alpha arrival for runway 09. So just a few seconds from now we will be turning base for runway 09 guys. And we are experiencing heavy turbulence due to light rain right now, so there's a weather disturbance. Hindi naman bagyo, just heavy rain here in central part of the Philippines. Lagindingan traffic advisory Airway 002 turning base for runway 09. Okay, time check right now here in the Philippines is 42 minutes past the hour of 11 in the morning. So we're expecting to land in Lagindingan around 10 minutes before the clock strikes 12 in noon time. So dito makapag-lunch tayo in Lagindingan. So hopefully makakapag-land tayo ng maayos dito in Lagindingan amidst this weather. Okay, miss approach course natin, prepare natin 086 degrees and holding point natin is 3,300 feet sa Jonas. Okay, and I think our approach phase is now activated. Okay, approach water checked and autopilot to engage. Final approach checked. Lagindingan traffic, Airway 002 turning final, runway 09. Flaps 1, speed check, flaps 1. Flaps 2, speed check, flaps 2. So wala pa tayong visuals ng runway natin. Wala pa. Ayun, meron na. There you go. $2,500. Gear down. Flaps 3, speed check, flaps 3. Ground spoilers armed, flaps 4, speed check, flaps 4. Lights on. And prepare for landing. Okay, fingers crossed, guys. Okay, in case natin 086 natin, go around course, and 3,300 will be our goal. Okay, medyo kalmado na yung hangin. Two whites, two reds. Okay, let's disengage autopilot. My controls. Continue. Okay. Okay, two whites, two reds.
Sync rate, sync rate, sync rate, sync rate, sync.
Diesel spoilers, reverse green. Knots. Knots, manual braking. Flaps retracted, spoilers this side. Clear on the left side, clear on the right side. Alright, we just landed safely here at Laguindigan, guys. So, okay yung landing natin. Libre yun natin. Nakalimutan ko yung FPM natin. Tingnan natin mamaya. So, right now, we are backtracking runway 09 to exit by the Western Taxiway. Medyo add tayo ng power kasi medyo pataas yung runway na to. We just turned off our weather systems. So expedite na natin yung exit natin. Right, current time is 50 minutes past the hour of 11 in the morning, or that will be 10 minutes before the clock strikes 12 noon time. And we will be having our lunch here at Laguindigan. Right, clear on the clear on the right side and clear on the left side. Turning off our landing lights, nose lights to taxi, strobe lights off. And welcome to Laguindigan, guys. So after we park our aircraft, mag-short review tayo ng flight natin, and so we can end this stream before 12 noon here in the Philippines. Or that will be 0400 Zulu time. Clear on the right, clear on the left. And after landing checklist, flaps retracted, spoilers disarmed, radar are off, predictive ventures off, down to the line. Punta natin si APU natin. APU switch on. And APU start. Saan kaya tayo mag-party? Dito na tayo mag-park sa pinaka-immediate. Okay, clear on the right, clear on the left. Nakakapanimago pa yung rudder pedals natin. Parking brake set, pressure's up, and EP is now available. EP bleed on, turning off engine number 2, wipers off, N1 less than 10%, turning off engine number 1. Okay, after landing checklist is complete, let's now have our parking checklist. APU plate is now on, engines are off, seatbelt signs off. Yun, kinover tayo ng jet bridge. Okay, seatbelts on, external lights off na natin. Yun. And emergency light, saan ba yun? Fuel pumps off na natin. Okay, there you go. And okay, parking brakes and trucks are required, and parking brakes parking checklist is now complete. Alright guys, welcome to Laguindigan Airport in Malaybalay, Bukidnon. And right now we will have our short recap for our flight. Let's now disconnect on VATSIM. Check natin kung kamusta yung landing natin. It was a good landing daw, pero check na natin, depende yan sa view natin mamaya. Okay, so yan, we are experiencing some moderate rain ngayon dito in Laguindigan. Yan. Right, let's take a look on our right wing view. on our arrival in Laguindingan. So animations natin medyo advanced. Tingnan nga natin mo. Okay, FPM natin is negative 188. Pero hindi yan advisable guys kasi baka mag-hydroplaning tayo because of yung wet ng runway natin. Okay, let's now take a look on our left to wing passenger view of arrival. Yan, dito tayo sa likod ng left wing tayo. Tingnan natin. So again guys, this is our recap of our landing here in Laguindingan. Left wing passenger view. Okay, negative 190 FPMs tayo guys. Good. Good landing time. Alright, and one last view before we end this stream. Let's now take a look on our tower view. Yan, medyo fast forward na natin guys. Okay, medyo nag-bounce pala tayo. So, 193 FPMs tayo. Alright, there you go. Alright, there you go guys. That was our 3 views for our recap for our flight. So again, this is Airway Philippines Alliance Airbus 321 departed Romeo Papa Victor India. That is Iloilo International Airport in Western Visayas. And we just landed here at Laguindingan Airport, Romeo Papa Mike Yankee, Northern Mindanao. So we did have a 37 minutes of airtime. We cruised an altitude of 25,000 feet and a distance of 179 nautical miles. And right now, this is the recap of our flights. So, or recap of our landing pala. So, backtracking tayo runway 09. So, here, the weather here in Laguindingan was moderately raining. So, okay naman yung landing natin. Negative ng 193 FPMs. So, that's a good landing, guys. Alright guys, thank you for watching this stream guys and hope to see you again. This is your virtual pilot here, based here in the Philippines, Captain John, member of Airway Philippines Alliance. And maybe this afternoon around, let me see, 06 Zulu time, we will be streaming our live ABC if meron tayong traffic in Manila. So again guys, thank you for watching, and for those who will be reviewing this stream, thank you very much. And hope to see you again maybe later this afternoon, later this evening. And stay safe guys, and advance a happy new year to you guys. Stay safe for this coming 2022. And this is your virtual captain now signing off. Bye guys.